And she also coordinated this function. And Jasodhara is also secretary of the Macbean Mandir, the lower Macbean Mandir. In spite of being a consultant, a chartered accountant, serves at the level of a director, she finds time for this. God bless you, Jasodhara, and thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And there's my cousin, Pandit Hardev Maharaj, who always tells me he's going. And I always tell him, I will not allow him to go anywhere. He's got to be here. And just now I whispered to him, Lal, that's what I call him. That was all I call him. He has another name to which I will not tell you tonight. I call him and say, Lal, we must convert this place into a place of pilgrimage, not only for the people of the surrounding areas, but for the entire region of Trinidad and Tobago. I'll tell you one of the reasons why. That building that stands behind there is the oldest mandir in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's the only one of its kind. And this is a holy ground. For over 100 years, Pandits have worshipped that pind of Bhagavan Mahadev every day, right here. My father and mother got married here, by the way. My Aji lived here for many years. That's the only mandir of its kind in the Caribbean, as far as we know. Perhaps in the world, I don't know. But so he's here sweeping, washing, cleaning, building, at times quarreling and complaining, because that's his nature. But he's honest, sincere, and he gives his best so that the school might continue to be housed here. So Lal, I want to pay tribute to it. I want to thank you very much. There are others in the audience. They're my brothers and sisters. Ram is older than I am, so he really should be carrying the baton from my father to the next generation. But he has gracefully allowed me to do some things. In fact, my father and my deceased brother, Dr. Samsundar Parasram, whose picture you see there with my father, they're some of my gurus. They used to always say, don't bother with Rampa. So one of my nicknames is Rampa, because he does his own thing and he is a yogi of sorts. So we need not tell him how to do business. He will do it his way. And so that's the way I am. So Ram, thank you very much. And Ram's daughter, Neeta Parasram, was actually sitting on stage. She's one of the students. So I want you to really give him a round of applause, head of the family. Some others are here. I think Harry is here in the audience, and I think Lakshmi Prasad LP Apai is here in the audience. I know that Rani came forward, so I saw her. I do not know which spouse is here, but I think Indira is here. And is Indra here too? Yes, but if you're here, those of you who are here, members of the family, I'm so very glad that you continue to come and continue to support, and thank you very much, and really thank you very much. Like I said, my father would have been 100 years old come February, if he were alive, and during the course of the year, we will do something to mark that event. My nephews are also students of the Pandit Parasram School of Hinduism, so thank you all children for being part of this. What else do I need to say? I think that's a lot. Pandit, you see, you made a mistake. You never told me how much time I had, but I am very cognizant of the fact that we need to eat. And there are two other students that I want to recognize. Sanjeev, I will do you first. You are one of the two of the second set of recognition. When he came to class, it was a nightmare listening to him read Chaupais or reading shlokas. Am I right? Now, you heard him read tonight. And the other night I was listening to him read Satyanarayan Bharat Katha at one of the classes. And I was so proud of him, and I called him aside and I said, you are an inspiration to me. Because now he reads the Sanskrit fluently. Then he could not read Hindi. Now he reads Sanskrit fluently. Not all Sanskrit, not Vedic Sanskrit, but at least Puranic Sanskrit he is able to manage. And for that I'm very proud of you, Sanjeev. You could stand a second time. So it was a good time. And there was another person who you heard tonight, a housewife, who by her age in many Hindu homes takes to retirement and putting on weight and getting diabetes and arthritis and cardiac disease and those kinds of things. Patricia Emrit Maharaj did not know ka. She did not know A. A is the first letter of the Hindi alphabet. She did not know it. She did not know a single word in Hindi. Now, as you witness, she reads from the Ramcharitmanas, the Ramayana of Sant Tulsidas. Pat, where are you? Thank you. She is an inspiration. Not all have been inspirations. Some have dropped out, some have left us, some have left in mediocrity and gone. And God bless them wherever they are and thank them anyway. Everybody who does anything to help an institution grow, they are worthy of praise and thanks, because I want to tell you a little story. It's going to be a little story, it's going to be long. Children gathered under a mango tree, which was about 100 years old, and it was the fruiting season. The mangoes had ripened under the tropical sun, and they were enjoying the ripe fruit. The birds were singing on the trees on this sunlit day, and the tree lizards were running up and down the branches. People were happy. Then somebody asked, whose tree is this? And nobody could answer. And how did it come to be there? Who planted this tree? They didn't even know that. But you see, somebody had thrown a seed on that spot where that tree grew. And I said last night, while speaking elsewhere, that the seed that a man plants grows into a plant and then into a tree. And the tree bears fruits. And long after those who planted seeds have gone, we benefit from the fruits from the trees which they planted. And the seeds that we sow today will bear fruit in the future. And we may not be around, but I tell you that what we do today is a good thing. And we should all celebrate this moment, this time. And I also want to tell you that tomorrow we begin the work all over again. We start classes tomorrow at 6:30. So thank you all very much. You are part of something good, and you got to believe in it, and you got to contribute to this good thing that is happening, and be part of it. There are too many of us who sit by the wayside like forlorn lovers left behind, who are not prepared to participate in anything good. But all we do is engage ourselves in pulling down each other. We've got to come away from that syndrome to another place. Bharat, in the end, thank you very much for hosting the ceremony. I hope it was not too difficult to take off the dhoti, fix the tie, and then put on the dhoti back. But so God bless you all. Thank you so much. Franklin is the father of Kavita Jadwansu, who is also a member of the class. And Franklin, of course, is the president of the Lower Macbean Mandir. Thank you, and Ben and Shavar, for the musical accompaniment to the Ramayana group. And I don't know what else to say, quite honestly. I am tired. I am really tired. But being tired never stopped me from moving forward. Jasodra, there's something else? Show me, tell me. Oh, there is something else. There's a presentation? To me? Oh, not to me. Good. And just, I want to tell you something. I had nothing to do with this function. I just set the date. And they did the rest, everybody else. And there's a presentation. Lord, good Father. It says to the most outstanding student of 2015. And it quotes a certain line from the Katha Upanishad. Utishta jagrata prapya varad nibodhita churasya dhara nishita duratiya durgam pathastat kavayo badanti. That's the complete verse. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Sanjeev, on you has been placed a very important burden to be one of the flag bearers of this class. You have been chosen by your colleagues and by the tutors as the most outstanding student for 2015. Please come and collect this.